All right, and welcome, outsiders, to yet another episode of Pwnyboi Plays Rocket League. You may notice that there is a higher video quality to this one. We did have to fire our last video manager. He was recording at lower qualities than the standard, but now you will see that we have bright, beautiful colors, 1080p. Probably the best quality in any Rocket League channel that you'll find on YouTube. But anyways, enough about the behind the curtain. This is a match that a lot of people have been tweeting me about. The people have been talking about Josh the driver, and he's got this really unique skill set where he pretends like he's not playing the game. For like the first 20 seconds, and then he randomly pops up. So that could have been a time where maybe a bronze or a silver player would have gone and taken some goals, but I knew that something was up, and I wasn't going to fall for his trap, pretending not to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so Josh the driver, he gets a score. I let him take one again, as you know. Since I'm assuming you've seen my show before, I don't typically like to just dunk on a player from the very beginning. I like to kind of give them a false sense of security. I like to get in their head, build them up, and tear them down. I know this is going to sound pretty repetitive at this point, but for those who have been watching, but it's important that you really take hold of this idea that Rocket League is 10% about your skill and different techniques that you may have, and 90% about getting in your opponent's head and really digging in there and taking advantage of it. So you can see we're about 4 minutes in, and I've already given Josh a couple goals just because I want him to feel like this is a fair game. I actually want him to feel a little bit more confident than he should. I want him to feel like, oh wow, this is really easy. False sense of security, and then later in the game I'm just gonna take it all back and I'm gonna dunk on him, as I have many times before. It's really interesting. I was not anticipating that he would use his AFK strategy so quickly, where he pretends like he's not even playing the game and just sits there. He used that very first thing. Usually, what I've heard is that he usually pulls that out, 3/4 into a game, and then shocks his opponent by pulling that one out at the last second. All right, so we have about 3 minutes 10 seconds. About time that I start kind of peeling back the curtain a little bit, letting Josh see that maybe he's not doing as well as he thought he was. Yep. So right after that goal, 5 goals in. Now it's time. Now it's time to say, Josh, guess what? You're in the big leagues now. Playing a platinum player like me, 5 goals in 3 minutes, that's not a big deal. He got 5 goals in 2. Alright, I'm gonna grab this boost. He's gonna go up for the dive up there. I'm just gonna defend that out of the way. Okay, alright, so that's the first goal that I didn't mean or intend Josh to take. So that was a little bit of a surprise, but nothing that's it's not gonna shake me up. I mean, you got to get used to the ebbs and flows of Rocket League, being a platinum player like myself. I'm gonna take it back. He's gonna wonder what I'm doing. Again, it's all a mind game. 7 goals in 2 minutes. You know, it's something I'm certainly capable of. I may have given him a little bit too much lead on his leash, but it's about time that we turn that right around. Missed the boost. Oh, right. Looks like I stroked out a little bit. Just kind of hopped up in the air. No need to relive that. Go ahead and skip the replay. All right. So Josh, the driver, now has 9 goals. There's an important lesson here. Got 1 minute left. The important lesson is that Rocket League, sometimes it's not about winning in Rocket League. Sometimes it's being the sometimes it's you gotta let someone else take the reins for a second. There it is. There's the goal. 50 seconds in. 8 goals to go to tie it up. Might be a late game. We might see it. But yeah, sometimes Rocket League isn't about winning, and I think that that's a lesson that is a little tougher to learn for some of you silver or bronze players, and some people might argue me on this, but really, as a platinum player, it's more about being at peace with yourself and being at peace with your car and with the field and the ball. And you may think that taking a win every time would be where you want to be, but I mean that's just impractical. Like the sunny days are so much better when it rains. So it's good to go into the dark so you can see the light and appreciate it for what it is. I don't necessarily need that because I am a platinum player, but it's an important lesson for you to learn. So I'm glad that I was able to play Josh the driver, give him a couple goals, give him a win. I think that he's better for it, and I hope to play him again so I can actually teach him a lesson. So anyway, so if you're looking at this Trahir common wheels, this is an item that you would get if you're a platinum player like me. And if you just keep watching, keep learning, keep playing, you'll get there eventually. And you guys just don't give up. Don't give up on yourselves. I certainly won't give up on you. So, well, if you like this, go ahead and like and subscribe and tell your friends. Check out my past videos. The quality is not as good. Again, we had to fire someone for setting us up with terrible quality. But hopefully you're liking it now. Anyway, stay gold, outsiders.